Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to be using your best decks in Clash Royale and seeing how they go. So show me what you got. Let me know in the comments or in the chat, and I'll be playing your best deck. So at the start, obviously, because, we don't have anyone in the comment section right now or in the chat, we're just going to be playing whatever decks we got. And I'm going to be playing one of my favorite decks, and it's something that a lot of people have seen a ton, but it's a little bit more revamped. I think that this mortar bait deck has gotten significantly better than a standard mortar bait deck where you're spamming skeleton barrels. Instead, you have the evolved minion horde, which essentially acts as arrows bait, but the opponent can't necessarily arrows that because there will be arrows in the rascals and then also dealing with guards. So it's nice to have a bit of a balance where the mortar doesn't necessarily only be the win condition. And you also have like cards like the minion horde that traditionally was awful, but with the evolution, like it kind of evades giving the opponent's arrows value, because you're constantly able to get good trades using the minion horde and then having it be invulnerable. So I like that a lot. Doesn't look like we're going to get that great of a trade here, but maybe the mortar gets a cute couple slaps on the tower, and then we can go in for maybe a vines on the princess if we want to, so it doesn't hit the mortar. And then also on top, oh, it hit the mortar. Damn, I wish I did a little bit faster. Anyway, it is still a very good spot for us to be in, and we're playing against someone else with bait, so should be a pretty stellar matchup for us if we play this one well. I think the mortar is one of the most difficult cards in the entire game to kill. I kind of want to go for Dark Prince in the back. It's definitely going to be an awesome option for us to go for a Mother Witch plus Dark Prince. If the Dark Prince is able to tank, that's great. If not, it is what it is. We're still going to be able to steal a bunch of damage here on the right side with the Pig and the Mother Witch. So there's a high chance that if we click the Dark Prince ability, it could just pop off. I'm going to go Miner on a more inside spot. He's going to Vines, interestingly enough. I can still click the ability if I'm not absurdly unlucky, but I guess I am. Feels bad, man. That was a huge wrap-up for our homie here, so I guess we'll play it on his end. He's going to go Goblin Barrel, so we're going to get ready with the guards. We also have Rascals, but I prefer dropping guards just because they're cheaper, so I can throw more mortars at him. Also, the other thing is, oh my gosh, my hair was, it's still going up. Wow, we're having some crazy hair day, aren't we, today? It's, I don't know. Maybe I'm a horn, maybe I'm a unicorn, I don't even know. Oh, wait, guys. That was a unicorn play. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. He lost literally everything. That's insane. We can go guards, but definitely want to drop a Dark Prince in the back. It's just going to be a bit better against Goblin Barrels. I think that's what he's going to do. I don't want to get screwed by that. Oh, guys, if he went Goblin Barrel, what would have happened is the charging Dark Prince would have killed every single Goblin. When it starts charging, that's what happens. It charges the opponent a big amount of elixir. Even at Vines, there's a high chance that we get a good trade with this. I mean, obviously, even with the Evolved Ice Spirit, it's still not going to be good enough for him. If we click the Rhino ability, we should be able to get a little bit of a slap on the tower here. Fully expect him to go and spam me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for Mother Witch. Predict that that's going to be the play. Probably Princess. So we're going to go for guards and then Miner if he does. If not, we're chilling. We're still in a really good spot. Interestingly enough, we can still go for Rascals and get a really awesome reward of dropping the Rascal Girls. Clean that up because he's not able to hit everything with the Hero Knight ability anymore. You guys didn't notice the Hero Knight ability is radius is kind of bad now. It's kind of mid. But we're able to have multiple tanks. So the main reason why this deck is so obnoxious is you've got the Miner, you've got the Rhino, and then you also end up having the Mother Witch Piggies. And then you're able to continuously tank for the Evolved Minion Horde, the Mortar Evolution, and it just works very well functionally when you have all of these cards to tank for Girl Rascals and Minion Hordes. You're just having a lot of damage potential. So we 3-crown this guy. Good looks, good vibes, and yeah, I guess the charging Rhino got powered up by our unicorn hair. Hey, Handsome Tag, how are you? Dude, I'm doing great. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. How's Pasadena? Pasadena was pretty good. I got to say, Front Row Card Show is probably the best type of card show you could ever go to. So, way better than Collecticon, way better than all the local shows. So that makes me pretty happy. All right, yeah, also I'm going to Finland tomorrow, so I have no idea. I'd love to play my deck tag, but I'm retired. I don't have a deck anymore. It's all good, bro. You can just be here, chill with me, and, I mean, tell me cool things that you want me to play if you want. It doesn't matter if you don't want me to play your deck. You can come up with something crazy. All right, so we got Evolved Furnace. Where it at? All right, nice. And then we have Skeleton King, Evo Recruits, Fisherman, Mother Witch, Zappies, Lightning. So we definitely want that Skeleton King in there real quick. Oh, by the way, guys. Oh man, I have a new unfortunate reality. I thought, because the travel agent from Supercell booked our flights, that I'd be able to put my TSA pre-check number in, because he said you could put it in when you're checking in and through customer support. Dude, customer support for it is like over 2 hours, and there's no way to check in, put in your pre-check number in. I had no idea, so inexperienced international travel here. I'm only good with regular domestic travel. Learned that the hard way. All right, so Fisherman, Motherwitch, Zappies, Lightning. All right, so this is cool. I mean, this is definitely a deck that we've never really played before. Interesting to play recruits with Fisherman and Skeleton King in a while. Like, we haven't played this in a long, long time. The Furnace is cool, too. Motherwitch, Zappies, Lightning. So the interesting thing is, like, the Lightning used to be super good in Royal Recruits when Evolved Witch was everywhere, just so you're able to guarantee kill it. But now it's not necessarily a necessity since, yeah, I don't know. I don't think you have that problem anymore. Evolved Witch isn't really necessarily a complete and utter nuisance. Right, do we not have Zappies? No, we don't have Zappies in there. And Zappies are not one of the top cards that are buffed this season. So that's not a big problem. Grab this. And then we also need Barbaro. And we need one more card. Did we miss it? So Mother Witch. That was the card. I was wondering. I was like, am I dumb? I hope I'm not that dumb. And I was dumb. So yeah, there's your deck. See how it works. Obviously, we're not going to have that much anti-air defense, but hopefully they just fireball the Mother Witch. And then I guess we have to hold the Zappies. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be difficult because you don't have any real way of pulling a balloon. So a lot of Royal Recruits decks functionally are really good into balloon strategies because of the cage and then Zappies. So you have different ways of making that work. If I really only have Zappies as my reliable anti-air defense and then the Mother Witch and the Furnace aren't necessarily that great, it's going to be difficult for us to make that work. But we'll see what happens. I'm a Skeleton King in the back just because I don't want to wait around for forever. And then I'll also throw down probably Recruits here. Maybe I can go for a Fisherman and activate King Tower if we pull the Hog Rider, please. Holy hell, he spent all of his elixir on that. I love to activate King Tower, and it does work. Beautiful. So, yeah, you got this huge upside from the Fisherman wrangling in the Hog Rider and getting good trades from that perspective. And against beatdown decks, too, it's probably a little bit better than Goblin Cage. But in the situation that you're not as lucky, it's less adaptable to situations where you're matching into a balloon flying over head and making you dead. What's up, Mr. Austin Felt? How you doing, dude? Got some slimy deck. Yes, sir. What's up, Tag? What's up, big dog? I'm just chilling, man. I'm just having a good time. Just chilling. I'm actually very excited to not be traveling soon. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I can't believe I will have an entire week of traveling with one day in between being home. Actually insane to think about. Today's my only day home. In the last, well, I guess it'll be like over a week. It'll be like a week and 3 days. I'll have one day home. All right, what are we doing here? I think the package just straight dies. Oh my god. Yeah, the pack is cooked. The pack is cooked. The pack is cooked. No damage. No damage zone. Beautiful. So I think we can maybe go for Recruits in the back. Build a pretty big push with that. And if you Hog Riders, it's like obviously better for us to just go for Fisherman up top and then pull it. If you didn't know, Ram Rider right here, if you Fisherman here, as high up as possible, it fully counters a Ram Rider. So that's a cool interaction. You don't even need King Tower activated, at least from what I remember. So that's an interaction that a lot of people don't know. If you don't know, now you know. All right, so we're going to throw down our Lightning, I think. Yeah, screw it. I will Lightning that. I'm hitting 2 Wizards. How could I not do that? Too much value. It's too much value. A little bit too much sauce. I'm genuinely considering just Fisherman in here so I can keep that Furnace alive. Yeah, buddy! Oh, we got him so good there. Wait, that's sick. Yeah, I really like Furnace. And obviously, Fisherman is prime on offense. So, Goblin Cage, it kind of just dies. Whereas the Fisherman is giving us yoinks of positive elixir trades every time. So, I rate your deck kind of highly, honestly. As long as we're not matching into something that is a Lava Hound or Balloon deck, I think your deck's an 8 out of 10. So, it's situationally based, but I'd say like everything in Clash Royale at this point, because there's so many damn cards in the game, it's difficult to have a deck that fully registers as something that doesn't have horrible matchups. There will definitely be some decks that I post videos on that are like very good situationally, and like have bad matchups pretty frequently. But there will be decks that are like very hard to play that will have a good matchup kind of against everything that are control-esque decks. But if you're playing something aggressive like Royal Recruits or Beatdown deck, you're always going to have a glaring weakness. And I guess the glaring weakness of this deck is definitely going to be a Balloon deck. And that's unfortunately what we're matching into here. So see what happens. If he freezes these Zappies, that could be a sad sir. That's why I'm preemptively dropping my Furnace. I'm too scared. I'm a scared man. What can I say? Are we ready for the Alpha Hog Rider? Dude, I don't want to see that. What are we doing? What are we talking about, brother? We're talking about an Alpha Hog Rider here? What is that? What are these shenanigans? All right, so we're just going to go for a Mother Witch here. Should be golden. Should be in a good spot. Thanks, Tag. Got top 1K finish with that deck. Yeah, I mean, it's a good deck. I can't lie. It's, like, definitely good. It makes sense that you got top 1,000 finish with the deck. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Wait, did we just jump into another game with the same deck? I kind of meant to switch decks. My bad. I guess I'm addicted to the Royal Recruits. It's kind of how it goes sometimes, guys. Too fun. I'm glad that we got to play against another balloon deck, but the thing is, he didn't have Fireball and he didn't have Freeze, and he just kind of had a mid strategy. So I think he got munched on. I mean, it'll be scary. Yeah, for sure. The balloon's still not going to be easy for us to play against, but you never really know. Oh, hell yeah. All right, I guess he just dipped out. Nice. Let's go. We got it. We were locked in. My deck isn't anything original, but I'd love to see you play P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. I actually made a video on P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, a more adapted, better version of it. If you want to check that out, I'll put it in the pinned comment. But yeah, I mean, I think that P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam has actually become very strong in Clash Royale. But that's really only because of the Hero Dark Prince and Hero Bowler. Reason. I don't even want to play Clash Royale, but still follow this Madman great creator. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I got to start creating content on other stuff instead of just Clash Royale, to be honest. I got to. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, when I start up traveling as many hours as I am and as many days, that's what I want to put my time into. It makes me feel fulfilled, you know? Doing different stuff with you guys and creating content. All right, so let's go scroll all the way up to the top and see what the second deck was that I didn't copy yet. All right, so Mortar Bait with Hero Bowler. Zach Bradley with another deck. Sick. Seems like you guys just have good decks. Or maybe it's a strong correlation between the people that show up first that are more committed are better players than average. That might also be the thing. Like, if you have notifications on my YouTube channel and you have watched Clash Royale as long as, like, you have, there's a high chance that you are definitely a better player than the average bear. We got Hero Bowler. We got... You have Hero Bowler in there twice. We want Evo Skeleton Barrel. All right, bet. The Evo Skeleton Barrel, Hero Bowler. And then we've got Rascals, Fireball, Minions. So we already have Rascals in there. That's cool. Fireball. And we're going to put in Minions real soon. And what else are we missing? Barbarrel and Skeletons. Okay. Barbarrel, Skeleton. Nice. So that obviously looks pretty fun. It's interesting to see Skeletons in there just as like a cycle card compared to a Goblin Gang or Rascals plus Guards. So what I would probably do if I were you, if just make this deck a little bit better, I would likely not put a Skeletons in the deck. I would try to see if you could make it work potentially with Goblin Gang or Guards. Probably Guards. I prefer Guards. Maybe Dragon placement was unfortunate for us. Didn't well played because the miner was useless, but I don't know why he would be on like that. It's interesting. All right, so let's just go Skeleton Barrel directly on top of it. I think it doesn't pop. We'll see, though. Pops, then I'd be surprised. Okay, it does pop, but it pops closer to his tower, so that's kind of cool. I'll get hits. Yo! We Selly for the Skelly. That's it. That's it. How we do it. All right, so we're just going to bowl her directly in front. If you bowl her to the side, it pushes things closer to the tower. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. I think the bowler just knocks it back. Don't click the ability into that either. It's just a very bad play. Click the bowler ability right now before crossing the bridge, but it's just going to die to a prince, so there's no reason to. Maybe I'm in a miner here. Probably Baby Dragon, honestly. Trying to stop that from charging, so that was a good miner. I think I clean up the archers, and then I also get mortar shots on the towers, so we'll see how much I get. Oh, yeah, no, he's cooked. He's cooked! Look at this guy's name. His name's Your Trash, and getting trashed. Let's get it. Yo, your guys' decks are so damn good today. What is up with this? Like, seriously, this is actual innovation. Love it. Yeah, no, it's cool to see a Hero Bowler with Mortar. I haven't really played it that much. Maybe I should be testing out Hero Bowler with Mortar. Maybe I should be flying with these different decks that you guys got packing for me. I have no idea. All right, let's send it. Quick clash a good minute ago, but man, I missed the good times in hanging with you, brother. Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, we could definitely create more content on different things and do more stuff. I think that's kind of the move that I want to be doing. See what I can do. Maybe Maybe Clash Royale have a little bit more of a resurgence. Maybe the game will be more fun for you guys in a bit. The new update should be actually really cool with what I saw. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to BS you guys. I'm not going to say, like, come back to the game. We'll see what it's like, you know? We'll see how it is. We'll see what the game is going to be like. And also at the same time, like, there's a lot of other things I can do. So that'll be cool too. All right, let's click this. Let's fireball here. And then let's just chill. Genuinely very good for us. Very nice. So I'm going to bowler so I don't, like, lose the game. Hopefully it retargets, and it does. Oh, that would have been all my tower, guys. Damn, that would have been insane. That would have been sad. That would have been a sad stare for a sec. All right, we're just going to miner on defense. Should I just be able to skeleton barrel and cheese him? Oh my gosh. Bro's got motion like that. I didn't believe he had the motion. He's causing the crazy commotion. Dude, the fact that he has double small spells too, and we're still, like, able to figure out a way to win, that would be insane. I'm going to fireball archers, clean that up, minions lock tower, and we trashed him. That wasn't even that tough. Very good deck. Damn, guys, let's go. You know, usually we get decks that don't necessarily have win conditions and things that are crazy. But I guess if I just copy the very first decks that are in the chat, the decks are all good. I found the strategy to win every game, guys, with the viewer decks. All right, so we're going to get Goblin Drill, Hero Magic Archer, Hero Knight, Skeletons, Bomb Tower, Evo Drill, Log Tornado, and Goblin Demolisher. And also this deck, I'm going to straight up say it. I think it's a 9 out of 10. I don't think that there's really that much of a weakness. Instead of being very reliant on just minions as your sole anti-air defense, you still have Mortar and Fireball. I like the fact that I can pull balloons with the Mortar, and I could cycle back maybe to minions. That I honestly understand the vision with Skeletons a little bit more. If I put in guards, I'm less likely to cycle back to my minions. I get it. I understand it. I get the vision. And I'm able to spam more skeleton barrels, right? Like, I kind of F with it. It's cool. It is weird to have a miner in there. Maybe the miner is, like, not necessarily, like, the most, like, reliable thing. Wait, did you even have miner in there? Oh, you didn't have miner in there. You didn't show me the last card. So Barbarrel, Skeletons, Fireball. I might have messed this up. Minions. Yeah, you didn't show me the last card. I just kept the Skeletons in there. You typed Hero Bowler twice. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it was something else like Dark Goblin. I think you could mess around with it and put in another card and just see what it is. Dark Goblin probably works. I mean, that last bit, miner was pretty good. I have no idea. Maybe I can click on your name and see if you typed something. I'm going to look at your channel activity. My deck had Rascals, not Miner. Oh. Yeah, it did. All right, we'll put in the Rascals and play your deck. My bad. Hey, I mean, still works out really good. Rascals, I do think, make the deck a little bit more reliable. I'll play your deck correctly now. Sorry about that, bro. I do think it's a 9 out of 10, though. I think that this Mortar deck is just super safe. I think most Mortar decks, they're very hard to go wrong. Most of the time, you're going to get favorable matchups or matchups that are, like, fair. They're not going to be, like, completely, like, lopsided in any way, shape, or form, though. Usually it's just going to be fairish. Oh, kill him! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That was the best bowler lineup of the Big 26. That was it. I love that. And then the Rascals stay alive, and we can throw down Skeleton Barrel if we want to. Not going to. Ooh, no, Rascals die to the bomb tower. Damn it. That's rough, bro. That's rough. It's rough and tough. Throw on Skelly Barrel and see what else we can do. What do you think of the next month update? I mean, it's hard to say because, like, we don't actually see it all fully in fruition. It's not rooted in reality, my guy. It's not there yet. If we don't know what it is exactly, it could always do a bait and hook. But it seems really good right now. So if they keep it as is, I think the update will be phenomenal. But I don't want you to quote me on that and say, Jake, I thought you said the update was going to be fire. I thought you thought the update was going to be gas. And the update's awful because they changed things. So as of right now, it looks pretty good. We'll have to wait and see, bro. Can't say definitively if it's going to be as good as I hope it is. Let's get it. I mean, we've had that happen. We've played these games before. I was going to say we've had that happen before. Yeah, we've had these games happen a little bit more than we thought. All right, so we can go probably just... But we want to go both. I'd like to maybe go other side. Yeah, no, this is sick. This is it. This is it, baby. Wow, he's going to arrows me too. This is really good. Might be clutch. You just lose the firecracker, right? Insane. Yo. We got it. The only downside is the barbell doesn't kill the little guard shields. So that kind of sucks. Dude, he's going to kill the Dark Goblin. Ooh, kill him. Let's go. All right, he's going to bomb towers. So let's just do this and then let's go bowler. Predict the bomb tower. Predict the BT, baby. Yo, it's light work out here. It's light work out here, boys. We're going to light him up. You guys know how it is? He has to arrows this. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. He understands the assignment. And when we click the bowler ability, yes, sir. Dude, this deck is so damn good. I got to give you guys respect when you deserve it. This is definitely a like S tier deck. It's a very, 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 very good deck. I don't really see weaknesses with it. And I think the bowler actually complements the mortar in a really interesting way where it allows me to play more aggressively and also have that defense against mid ladder while also having rascals. This is S tier. This is like a quality 9 out of 10 deck. I'm super impressed, and also I might be stealing it. Shout out to Zach Bradley. I just want to say thank you, bro, for the deck. I'm also going to highlight you in the chat really quick. So this guy, Zach Bradley, my GOAT. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Hopefully everyone here is able to see that, or I don't know. But yeah, Zach Bradley, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. So far, a phenomenal deck. I mean, that was actually definitely one of the better decks we've ever seen. And if you guys ever come up with a deck like that, I will highlight you in the chat. I will give you a shout out. That thing was actually gas. So, all right, we got a few donation ones. I was doing ones that were not donations. I just saw a few donations. I don't want to forget those. So we will do those right now. But yeah, yours so far is the best. See if yours is best at the end. All right, so we got Evo Musketeer, Evo Minion Horde, Barbs, Hero Giant, Arrows, Rocket, Valkyrie, Balloon from Lif. All right, Lif, we got a whiff of this. It's gonna be wild work, isn't it? It's gonna be wild work. Also, I'm kind of doing this as a way of like pushing up. I didn't push up in the new arenas, and there's gonna be new arenas added, so I want to make sure that I do that, you know. All right, so Evo Musketeer, Evo Minion Horde, where it at? Where it at? Minion Horde is actually such a fire card. It's one of those cards that I think is underplayed right now. I do think it's one of the best cards in the game. I don't want to say like for sure it is one of the best cards in the game, but I do think it is. That's my idea of it. I think it's just an underrated, extremely good card that pro players are not utilizing as much as they should. I think that we'll see it be played a lot more as skill levels increase and as people understand how much value you can get from it. It's one of the few cards that like gives exponentially good value if you get good matchups, and if you get a bad matchup, you're still not screwed. Because worst case, you get fireballed for -1 trade, but you can always like hurt your minions so that they can't fireball it, and then they like waste a fireball for 4 elixir and your minions survive, and you tank it with it for a minor. It's so fun, man. It's probably one of my favorite cards in the entire game right now, and yeah, I think there's definitely skill-based element to it too. A little bit, not a huge amount. Good. All right, let's grab our arrows real quick. Put that into the side, and let's go. Let's get it. Thank you, brother. So this is Lift Stack. Lift me up, brother. All right, so we're going to throw down probably a Minion Horde if he goes in for anything. So we're just going to cycle our Musketeer as much as we can. I want to cycle that in the back and be a little silly just because I want to rely heavily on the Minion Horde. And most people don't have an appropriate response. He dropped 6 elixir, I dropped 5. He went for a aggressive zap, plus also clicking his little battle ram. And he took 200 damage. So I get plus 200 damage. I get a +1 elixir trade, and I cycle 1 evolution. Like, that's something that I root for every time. Like, I'm just talking about Minion Horde like it's the MVP, and I think it will be. So I think we're better off just going in for a giant and kiting this Dark Prince the other side. The reason why I drop it here instead of like dropping it there is because I want it to get aggroed. I want the Dark Prince to get aggroed, and I want both towers to hit it. So I want to drop it a little bit lower so both towers are able to get engaged there. Okay, cool. So we can just throw down a balloon. This is a little silly sometimes, but I don't want to send it. Giant's got a tank. You can just click the ability, but I don't think it does that much for us. It just cost me too much. Because the balloon would still get hit by the wizard, so it really doesn't give me anything. Could hypothetically rocket this. I'm going to rocket it now. That's too much for me to pass up on. And I can get barbs down if I need to. Probably do. Or I could just let it go and minion horde it. So I'm going to lose the tower anyway now. At this point. Trying not to get 3 crowned. Living on a prayer halfway there. We go for our Valk, and I think we might be able to take his tower in the counter push. He's down a lot of elixir. We'll see. Maybe I have to up. You never know. I think that he probably has Wizard back, but he doesn't have elixir for it, so he's going to lose the tower. So we calculated that. We're like, I think I might if I do that. I think the counter push will kill him. He's definitely not going to have the elixir that he needs to, so not really damn good, honestly. I'm proud of that. That was good. Instead of like, just fumbling and losing the tower and getting nothing out of it. I don't know if I love your deck, though, because there is like a rocket in there. Feels a little bit more clunky. Feels a little bit more clunky. I'm not a huge fan of balloon plus rocket. There's a lot of like cheeseball players that play these types of things. And I mean, obviously it does work for some of them, but damn. Wait, did this guy just quit? Brother, he lost the tower and he just dipped. He saw that like I got counter pushed and he knew he was kind of cooked. Crazy, because hypothetically, I mean, we could evolve Musketeer and snipe a wizard and like knock his P.E.K.K.A to the other side. So then the P.E.K.K.A wouldn't be able to block for the wizard anymore. And then he would have nothing for the balloon. Plays like that would be fun. I do think that you're kind of overextending a little bit with the rocket. For me, it just feels too cheesy. But I also don't have that much practice with these types of decks. I do think that you have good fireball bait with the barbs and the minion horde, and that makes sense. The Valkyrie, I guess, has some sort of splash damage. But also at the same time, I just don't really value Valkyrie as a card that much. So what I would do to make your deck better without changing too much is I would do something like this. I think Valkyrie is worse than Hero Dark Prince for sure. You get an extra Wink Edition with the Hero Dark Prince. And the Hero Giant, I mean, sure, it has utility. Sure, it has value. But the Hero Dark Prince just clears it. It is definitely one of the best cards in the game. It's an extra Wink Edition. It's another way to win. I like that a lot more than the Hero Giant ability. But I don't know if you have access to that. So I just want to be transparent. This is what I would play with everything available to me. And I think the current deck that you have is maybe a 7 out of 10. It's functional, but I mean, at the same time, it's a little bit clunky and crazy. Maybe you like it that way, though. It's a fun deck. A fun deck. It's a cool one. Thank you for the dono and the support, bro. You appreciate that a lot. Mr. Liff. All right, next one. We got Isaac Cross. Oh, dude, I really read your name as Heracross for a second. So, Isaac, thanks for the $10 dono. Evo Mega Knight, Hero Dark Prince, Evo Inferno Dragon, Giant Skeleton, Spirit Empress, Winion, Fireball, Zap. Love you, Tag. This deck is expensive, but it's been working. All right, I got you. Also, if I do a shorter stream today and only do it for like an hour, I might run it back tomorrow. I might have 2 streams. I might just do 2 streams back to back instead of doing videos today. And yeah, because I'm going on a whole bunch of trips, I want to make sure that my editors will have enough footage so I can upload for like 4 or 5 days that I'm gone. So I might just do a live stream today and tomorrow and not do videos. I think that's more likely going to be the game plan. I want to keep you guys informed on what I'm doing and what the game plan is and what I'm thinking. All right, so we're going to choose Giant Skeleton again. It's like not a bad card. It does make it kind of clunky, though. We got Spirit Empress. Oh, my God, dude. The cost of your deck is way too high. How'd you get this? What do we do? What type of heavy machinery are we piloting right now, bro? Winion. Okay, I got you. We're going to put in the minions. We're going to manifest a whole bunch of damage. Fireball Zap, Michael. Fireball Zap. We go. We move. We got it. Let's go. That's the deck. We making it happen. So we got a game against Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. And hopefully he gets pulverized. So cool thing about this deck is we do have a ability of using the Dark Prince as a win condition. So I guess there's that. But do we really have that much else? Brother, I don't think we have a real win condition besides that. I mean, I guess it is a win condition now, hypothetically speaking, but not the way that we want to play, brother. I mean, I guess the Dark Prince hits the tower if we're lucky, but doesn't even. The Fireball Zap was a lot of elixir. Ooh, he just donated. Guys, I mean, Isaac donated $10 and Edgar donated 2 elixir, which is worth more. Obviously the money, but you know, it is what it is. Edgar's trying to compete with you, Isaac. He's trying to compete. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Mr. Sir Isaac and Sir Edgar. Combo. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to Mega Knight this and knock it back. Nice. Obviously, the Inferno Dragon evolution is definitely one of the worst ways to lose a game in Clash Royale. It is very fun to play and miserable to lose against. I'm going to minions here. I want to apply pressure on both sides. force something out from him. Yeah, we got skeletons and the minions will lock tower. Kind of huge. Hell, I could fireball this. Probably worth it. Yeah, I mean, I just probably won most of the game from that. Ground Empress just does too much damage, so we're chilling. Swiper, no swiping. Boom. What do you think of the next month update? I don't know. We'll see. I said that before. I don't know anymore. I do think that the updates are going to be hopefully better, but probably out of panic. You know? You know. When things go on a downturn, people will freak out as much as they can, and then they're trying their hardest to make things get a little bit of a jump back. How was your day today? It was pretty good, man. It was pretty damn good. I mean, woke up, went on a little bit of a picnic for a birthday party, and then, yeah, it's been good. I can't lie. All right, so we could fireball zap this. Yeah, I think we fireball zap this. Just see no other pathway to success here. I should have clicked that ability way faster than I did. I think the Rhino might not hit. Wow, he cannoned that? That's crazy. I really like going for Spirit Empress in the back because it allows me to build a bit of a bigger push. But also at the same time, like I ate a lot of damage to make that happen. To be honest, I don't know if this is the move. I think probably going Giant Skeleton and Mega Knight here is ideal. Then we can maybe go for like stuff after that. Oh, the Evo Skellies are crazy work. I think I just Fireball. Fireball Zap just to kill that. Dude, he's back to another one. Not again, not again. Fine. So if we Evo Inferno Dragon and eat that, we can go Giant Skelly here, and then Dark Prince, and then probably get a very valuable interaction tanking for this. As scary as this might be for our Sir, it's going to get a little bit worse. Yeah, if we click that and then zap. Dude, I might have just won the game. Yeah, it's just retargeted. Wait, guys, that was like an S tier zap. Straight up, that might have been one of my better plays ever. That was crazy work. That was crazy work. Yo, you guys saw that, right? I reset the tower from the Inferno Dragon onto the Rhino, and I saved the Rhino to kill whatever card he had. Like, that was picture perfect. So instead of Fireball zapping on top of his Musketeer or on top of his card, the end. Yeah, like right here. You would assume I have to Fireball zap to kill the Musketeer, right? Just click the ability. It kills the Muskie. And then the Rhino is really, really close to, you know, the tower, but the Princess Tower is going to kill our Inferno Dragon. I reset it onto the Rhino. The Princess Tower started targeting the Rhino. Well, the Inferno Dragon still was ramped up, and we won off that. It was so sick. The game would have taken a lot longer. I like the deck. I like the card combo. I think it messes with people's mentals, and I really like Zap with Evolved Inferno Dragon. Not because, you know, you're scared of the other Evolved Inferno Dragons, but because you want to be a menace to society and make the opponents just rant and rage about how they are never on the same page of targeting the Inferno Dragon the entire time. So I think the Spirit Empress might be kind of unnecessary right now because of the nerfs. But it's still a goated card. I don't know what I would do. Maybe I'd put in... I'd try to mix it up, maybe. Try to put in a win condition. Hard to put in a win condition, though, because your cards are kind of evolved already. And your best win conditions are typically evolved ones. Ooh, I don't know. Nah, maybe I'd do something like that and just mess around with it and see how it works. Probably. That's probably what I would do. You already have Inferno Dragon and minions. Spirit Empress did get a few nerfs, so I'd F with that and see how it works. I think that would make the deck look a lot better. Deck is expensive, but it's been working. Honestly, dude, I could play a game with it just to show you like what I'm thinking. Show you what I'm thinking. Gonna tell you what I'm talking about. This is basically like having two wing conditions with the Dark Prince and the Hog as well. Just nice. And it removes a little bit of redundancy with the Spirit Empress. I guess the Spirit Empress is super adaptable, so it's cool. You could also remove that and put in guards if you wanted. Remove the Hog Rider and put in guards. What's up, Smurfblade? What's going on, man? How you doing? What's poppin', brother? What's poppin'? All right, so we're probably just going in for a dragon here. Clean that up quick. Maybe I can Giant Skeleton as well with a Mega Knight. Yes, sir. Cool. I want to say we're in a good spot, but like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what his deck is. Damn, I should have fireballed that. That would have been so much better. Oh, guys. The moves. The moves. We have motion here with our hog. It's hammer time, boys. That's it. That's dead minions. Oh my god, he's fireballing my hog. I mean, I guess my hog's kind of wimpy at level 15, but hey. Hey, don't be picking on my level 15 hog rider. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that this man isn't as strong as he should be. He's built different. He's got that hammer. He's ready to smack you a few times, bro. That hog rider is actually so sick. Wait. Guys, we got the hammer. We got the hammer IRL. We're built for this. This is our moment. We're born ready. Born ready to hammer opponents. Oh my god, he's just giving it to me. Yeah, I guess I can just Mega Knight like that and be chill. Just played an insane in-game tournament and finished number 71 in the top 16, moved to the next stage. It is what it is, though. Yeah, you can't be too pressed about it. I mean, speaking from experience as someone that lost in CRL one game before making $3,000 or $5,000, which, to be honest, was a lot of money. Like a lot of money to me. Kind of life-changing for me at that point, because I was a college kid that... I mean, I worked my entire summer. I'm not even joking, and made like a few $1,000s. So the fact that I was able to make like potential of, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 over the course of playing a video game, it was kind of insane. So back in the day when that was a thing, right? I was depressed for like literally an entire week. My parents and everyone really trying to talk to me. I'm like, yeah, this game sucks. I'm so sad. Lost to like Trainer Luis, and it was like, I would have been in the CRNAO. And I was one game away. It was a 1-1 tie, and I lost. He fireballed. Did I fireball? I sold. All right. Hey, Jack, it's your son. Oh, my gosh. That's a new one. That's a new one. You're dissecting his name, and we're going to be dissecting him, hopefully. Guy's cooked. Yeah, I very much value the hog rider here. Like, even though it's situationally, like, a little bit rough. Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh, Jack, we're making you our son. We are making you our son right now. That is it. That is insane. Yeah, I mean, when you lose a tournament right before like qualification, it's always rough. But I believe in you, bro. You'll get over it. Much like I did. Try to just rest and enjoy the rest of the day. All right, Christian, thank you for the $5 as well. Evo Mega Knight, Evo Furnace, Ice Spirit, Hog Rider, Fly Machine, Lightning, Arrows, Goblins. Check that out. Check it. Let's check it. You guys really like your Mega Knights. Everyone that donates just donates a Mega Knight deck. I don't know. I don't know what's up with you guys, but you guys be liking the Mega Knight. Also, how do we not lose? You just don't lose. We never lose out here. Never lost a day in my life. Someone's going to give me a deck that I'm going to lose with. I can tell it. I can smell it. It's going to happen. Arrows. And where's our lightning at? It's a beautiful day to be alive, brother. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Just win, bro. I know. The just win, bro thing was hilarious. We'll have an entire, like, catalog of Clash Royale matches that you guys will have said that to me. I'll never forget it. What is it even in my deck? Like, Evolved Mega Knight? People are trying to gaslight me on the Mega Knight thing, and I'm saying it was a buff. I don't think it's actually a buff. I think it's definitely a nerf. The Mega Knight won't be able to knock things back as far, so it's going to be way worse against Electro Giant. Like, Electro Giant's just going to... It's going to cook it. Electro Giant's going to be very, very good into it. I'm going to Furnace just to get the evolution. I think it's better than anything else. I think the Fly Machine does damage, but Furnace might be a little bit better. Okay. Am I insane for this? I think we're okay. Even if he clicks the ability, it's like 2 hits max. That's my tower. Never mind, we're cooked. 2 hits max is a lot. I forgot. I forgot about that, guys. You know, I was unfamiliar with this guy's game, apparently. Oh, Firecracker. Nice. Oh, kill him. I mean, hypothetically, you take the tower and left and we're good. We might be golden. Yes, sir. All right, so we can... Freaking Inferno Dragon, Ice Spirit. Yeah, you know what? If I played this better, I think the Inferno Dragon would have been better in the other side. I'm not going to lie. It's tight though. It's tight. It's not like it matters. It's not like it even matters. Not too pressed. Wouldn't be thinking I'm making it too far anyway. I think you're a really good Smurf raid. I think you're extremely good. I'm not just gassing you up either. I do think you're actually a very good player. So it would not surprise me if you qualified. No, on offense it'll be worse against other heavy units. It doesn't juggle them the other cards because it. Yeah, on offense it's gonna be terrible. On offense it's gonna be really bad because you can't like chuck things the other side as quick and then punish people. So I feel you, dude. I have to lightning this electro giant. I'm just gonna lose. If I don't kill this support cards, I just lose. Forgot to add goblins instead of Evo and Fur Dragon. It's all good. Oh, I'll switch it. Might be. Yeah, if I F up your deck, I'll play another game with it. I promise. Every time, brother. I do think that I was gonna say like the Inferno Dragon plus the yeah, I was gonna say the Inferno Dragon feels kind of weird. Murph Clash Royale still fun. I deleted it. I mean, if he's still playing it, I think he thinks it's fun unless he's got some weird relationship with Clash. He's like, I can't leave. You don't let me leave. All right, what are we doing here? Are we okay? I guess we'll find out. Oh, that was kind of mid. Mid gameplay alert. Oh, no! I didn't think you'd do that to me. I mean, I was going to take my time regardless, right? There's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way we're not winning this. Oh, the double negative was real. Dude, he's got to get cooked. That hog hits. No! Level 15. Oh, my God. 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 All right, actually, it's fine because if we damage the tower down, it's going to be harder for us to finish it. Okay, never mind, I guess. It doesn't matter. I was unaware that Fly Machine did that amount of damage. Level 16 is a little built, a little diff. Defensive hog rider, yeah. Don't play the deck correctly. Might be. Might be, might be. Guys, we're winning every game today. It's beautiful. Nice to see. All right, so here's the deck as it's meant to be played. W Fly Machine, yes, sir. Wow, this stream has already been an hour? What the hell? Guys, I had no idea. Sometimes Clash Royale is just so fun to play. Like, it's actually awesome. When I'm in Finland, I hope they let me stream there. I hope I, like, am able to. I hope the Wi-Fi or whatever is good enough. That would make life a lot easier. So, yeah, we'll see if I'm able to stream and create content in Finland. I have no clue if that's going to be a possibility or not, but I'll be trying to. Sorry, I messed up your deck originally. I got it now. We're locked. We're dialed. We're definitely dialed. Okay, we're gonna go Hog Rider to pull back the Mega Knight, and we'll go Goblins off to the side, and then we'll go Ice Spirit here. Okay, I suck. I know. Oh, the Ice Spirit jump. That's kind of cool. Damn. I mean, the arrows feel weird. The Goblin ability probably wouldn't have been worth it. Don't think it would have went in front of the Flying Machine. I think it's like a little delayed and they just don't pop up as fast as they should. I'd like to say Furnace just feels bad when it's not evolved. I think that's probably the only real downside of your deck that I'm realizing right now. The thing that I dislike the most, the Furnace is pretty bad when it's not evolved. Like, I really dislike that. If I were to change anything drastically, I think that would be the main thing. Fly Machine is also interesting with Hog Rider, but I'll allow it. It's cool. It's innovative. It's unique. I'd like to lightning on everything. To be completely candid with you, if I don't lightning this, I don't think I'm getting any damage. Well, it's going to knock everything back, so yeah. Like on offense, like the disruption of the Mega Knight jump plus that... Aw, come on, that would have been sick. Anyway, the ammo's unbelievably limited. So I should just Ice Spirit here. Whatever he drops on this is going to get frozen. Oh! The Song of Fire and Ice! Yo! We got both. We got them both there. Let's go. We're locked. We're locked. So I'm just going to go Goblins. I need a good Rune Giant deck. I actually have a good Rune Giant deck on my channel. It's type SirTag Rune Giant. I made one a little bit while ago, or I copied one off of someone. It wasn't mine. I copied it, and crushed people in the top 200. So you want to type in SirTag beating the best players in the world with Rune Giant? I did, and it was super fun. It was one of the best videos that I've created, and no one wanted to watch it because people don't like Rune Giant. So I think that one of the things that I did the worst job on was having people just watch me for me. A lot of times, I think there's a bunch of people were watching me because my decks were good. and they wanted to get the new best decks because that's what I kept marketing. I kept saying like best deck or whatever, and then I never did as many meme decks or crazy things. And a lot of the meme stuff just didn't get the views because I never did it that much. So could have built more of a viewer base based off of it. Kind of followed views a lot, which I mean, when you are trying to pay as much as you can, get as many views as you can, level up your editing. The best thing to do is like maximize the view count and maximize numbers and do the best videos. Never really thought long term. It was very short-sighted to me. Oh, I clicked it. All right, cool. That was a good deck. Very nice. I would say that it's supposed to be like that, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Oops. Anyway, I did play it the correct way, I guess, but without the right hero. Deck's still very good. You need Ice Spirit for distractions and slowdown. I don't think I'd really replace anything. I mean, I don't think the Flying Machine is like an S tier card, and it's cool to play Hog Rider. I'd say this is like an 8 out of 10. It's definitely not a 9 out of 10 because like there are weaknesses of your cards. Flying Machine is pretty brittle, and you don't really have a reliable way of cleaning up bats. I guess you could Ice Spirit it, but a lot of times like, it's hard to like shut down bait cards and swarms when you only have arrows. If your opponent's got Goblin Barrel with Minion Horde or something, or if they've got like a lot of different bait decks or arrows in a Firecracker, you're dying to another bait one. It's kind of tough when you only have one spell and it's a 3 elixir card. Pretty rough. But your deck's cool. I mean, I can't lie. It's functional. It's just there are definitely matchups that I think you'd fall apart into if they play it well, because Fly Machine is kind of more of a clunky card with Hog. But it's cool. It's a really cool card. It's weird that Clash Royale feels like more of a solved game, where sometimes like you want to include new things and try different stuff, but like the card has been tried a lot, and there aren't that many decks that have ever used Fly Machine successfully with a Hog Rider. But back in the day, it was actually really, really good. So thank you, bro, for the suggestion and the deck. Cool. It takes me back in a time where people were playing it a lot, and honestly, it was very, very, very fun to play. All right, so we still haven't lost a single game yet. That's always cool to see. Bowler, Evo Tesla. Where is Evo Tesla at? Nice. Oh, we can level it up. Love to see it. Skeleton. And then we want... What's... Oh, so ARW is probably Arrows, Hunter, Sparky, Valk. Hunter... Sparky... And then a Valkyrie. Yeah, the thing about this deck, you don't have a freaking win condition, brother. Oh, this is gonna be hard to win with. Yeah, this is the first one that I think will be challenging for me to win with. The reason is, like, I guess Hero Bowler is maybe your win condition and you're trying to support it with Sparky and Tesla. But bro, we need to at least have a Hog Rider or a Giant or something in here. This feels insufferable to play against people and win with, unless like they're just overcommitting. I'm going to bowler here. I'm just going to knock it back, and then I think we're fine because the Sparky should shoot everything. We waited the last possible second with the bowler for that reason. A lot of times people will pre-zap or spell the bowler along with the Sparky when they wouldn't do that typically, because obviously the Sparky would be helped by the bowler, and they didn't see it. So we're able to two-shot the Magic Archer here, which is huge. You guys don't know, now you know. I'm just going to Hunter here. Sparky dies, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. I'm not too pressed about it. You have LeBrawler for a win condition. I mean, fine. My dono, please. I'm getting to it. I can't do every single one as you know, immediately, because there's like a queue of matches and things that I have to do. But I will get to all the donations today. I will do that for sure. I promise. You only use level 7 cards or have 2 towers. Oh man, I don't want to use level 7 cards. I think level 7 is really, really bad. If I have 2 towers, it's better. You can always make a comeback. If I start the game down a tower, I can at least win the game. But level 7, you're never able to win. If I'm playing against someone similarly skilled, I will never win in a situation where I'm down a tower if they have a good matchup. But if they have like an okay matchup, I think I can beat them. And obviously, like, there are certain situations where like it's way more winnable than you would expect if you're down a tower, because you can play a beatdown deck and make an all-in push and win, and force them to push into you because they can't really push towards the 3 crown because too much health. So I think it's definitely situational, but The under like leveled stuff at level 7 will never be a viable way to win. You can never win with level 7 stuff. Like for instance, Mohammed Light and Ian and Riley would never beat me in a single game ever in their entire lives. And they're not at my skill level. They're better than me, right? They would never win a game in their lives if you play them back to back to back at level 7 versus level 16. It would never happen. So it's just like it's just not possible at that point, you know? Level advantages make such a big difference. Even at level 15, I think like I would win more games than I would lose against one of the best players in the world. As a top 500 player, I think I would win way more games than I would lose because it's such a big advantage. It is such a big advantage. Having a level advantage is really, really, really drastic. It's crazy. At least at a higher skill level, like at higher pro level gameplay or like anywhere even remotely near that. Like top 1000, I think the level advantage makes such a big diff. If you're playing against like casual players, I think it doesn't make as much of a difference because you know get them to overcommit and just kind of win. A 1 level advantage on every card even makes a huge difference. Like 8. Oh my gosh. Be wild. Or I guess 9. Oh my god. That'd be like a 9 level advantage. Yeah, there's no way. Higher than the card level. Yeah, this is tough. You don't really have a win condition, so like in reality, your deck feels cool and fine and all, but not really. You gotta have a real way to win that isn't bowler. When this is a thing, like the deck just feels unfunctional, you know? You'd say it's because Jake, look at this guy. He's got Electro Wizard. It's his fault, but in reality, it's not. This guy's just living life, playing a deck that's P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam. Pretty common. And we're torturing him. He is going to not be living. He's going to be livid. All right, we're chilling here. Firecracker definitely hits tower, and we're in a good spot with that. Bowler ability. Nice. Very cool. We're just going to go arrows here, I think. We kill that. Very nice. Yeah, no, this is a free win. I think that, like, not necessarily the most free win ever, but it is a free win. It's very difficult for him to ever break through and deal with damage that's meaningful. I'm going to Firecracker him, probably. Probably bowler the other side, too. Why not, right? See how LeBron does. Le bowler. Le bowler. I'm going to go Skelly so he doesn't assassinate me. Fine. I think we can just stack a couple Teslas here. Be pretty comfy with our position. Definitely deplorable for him. Like, there's no way, dude. Definitely dead. Even with the Magic Archer like that, it's not happening. Valk did a ton on the right. Yeah, I didn't... You know, Valk is not a win condition, but sometimes it's a lose condition. Opponents don't necessarily understand that it's a card. You're not supposed to have the Giant Skeleton in this deck. Oh, you're supposed to have Giant... Ah, okay. I'll play it again. Might be. Oh, yeah. He did say Giant Skeleton. He did say Giant Skeleton. I'll play one more game. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some better ones. If we go Hunter, it's probably not the best bet. I'll Firecracker instead. Win streak must live on. White chocolate doesn't lose. Oh, no, dude. Might lose my mind if you keep calling me that. Might not lose the game, but I'll lose something. I'll lose my sanity. Sure, don't do me like that. All right, all right, all right, all right. He's here to try to eat me. He heard the name chocolate. He's like, I got a munch. Brother. All right, that doesn't hit the tower, but it's fine. There's no way he clicked the ability to. Holy hell, it hit the tower from there? Oh my god. That thing's built different. That's actually built different. That's crazy work. Alright, so the Giant Skeleton might just die. I don't know what we're doing with that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What an impossible find. Alright, I don't even know what to say. It's not a win condition. I swear I shouldn't really wander upon the tower that easily, but it happens from time to time. The opponents are just going to get screwed. Sometimes they get slaughtered. Sometimes it be that way. Sick. All right, we should be able to blast him here with the hunter. Sparky dies, but it's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Maybe it's not fine. I don't think it's fine at all. Let's get out of here. All right. We can't lose. We can't lose. Called white chocolate today. I can't lose with that name. Brother, we are still standing strong at 70 HP. This is where we need to be. This is where we need to be for the rest of the game. No more damage. GG? Nah, we got this. I know, we won. GG. It's locked. It's locked. It's giga locked at 70 HP. That log doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me. You might think it hurts me. It doesn't. Strong. All right, we're going to Sparky here. I want to blast the mini P.E.K.K.A. Boom. Boom. All right, we're chilling. I could go for a firecracker here as well. Really rough. All right, I think we just click that. Maybe go for the bowler shots. Get some value up in here. Nice. Oh, kill him, Sparky. Yes, sir. All right, that's it. That's it. He's going to Mega Knight on this. He'll probably lose the game. I mean, that's a 2-0 victory. If I've ever seen one, that's a 2-0 victory. Got to keep him lost in the sauce. He's never going to look at the left side. Oh, see? See, I told you. I told you that tower is going to stay alive. Hey, when I envision it, it can't be broken. He can't break my heart like that. It's going to stay. It's going to stay. Never going to hurt me, bro. Crazy push, I know. Actually insane. All right, so we got a next deck. Evo Furnace from Sean Zhu. Evo Furnace, Evo Cannon, Mighty Miner, Hog, Log, E-Spirit, Skeletons, Lightning. Where's the Evo Cannon at, though? Oh, there it is. Where's our Mighty Miner at, though? Oh, nice. I didn't upgrade that at. Mighty Miner. All right, so ideally we don't get messed up right now. Ideally, we can make some moves. We might have some possible plays here. Hog Rider, Log, E-Spirit. Skeleton's Lightning. I didn't mess this up. This is it. This is actually the deck. I know. See, I understand. I get it. All right, so this is the deck. Furnace, Mighty Miner, Log, E-Spirit, Skeletons, Evo Cannon, Mighty Miner. This is like an S tier deck. I've played it a lot. This is like, so previously the other deck, the Firecracker Bowler one, probably say it's like a 7. All right, no, it's a 5. It's a 5. You don't have a win condition. You don't have a win condition. I forgot. You have no win condition. I won 2 games with it. That doesn't mean it's good. The deck is a 5. You need a win condition in that for sure. Even if you win a game, like, or even if you win a ton of games with the deck, doesn't necessarily mean the deck is great. If I lose a lot of games with the deck, it doesn't mean the deck's bad. The thing that matters is the cohesive synergy of the strat and how easy it is to play and how reliable it will be for most people in a longer, prolonged period of time. And that deck just doesn't have it, bro. Doesn't have the motion like it needs to. All right, so we're good. I think the fire spirits just aren't necessarily that ideal. They're not going to connect to the tower, but it's fine. Could have lightninged on that. I'm not going to. Probably just hits the tower anyway. Furnace just loses the fire spirits, but doesn't matter. Ain't a problem. I'm going to see Jake play my decks as David? Yeah, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Forgot to swap Mighty Miner and Cannon. It's Evo Cannon. Oh, might be. Yeah, it'll still be fine. Like, I think, like, functionally, bro, the Evo Cannon won't matter unless I'm playing against Royal Recruits. If I lose the game, I will play it in a different... I'll play your deck the right way if I do lose the game. I think the Cannon evolution, like, doesn't make that big of a difference. Like, this is definitely the best deck of the day, but, like, I don't know if I can give it to you as the W, because, like, this is a deck that I've seen in the top 200. So I will say it is the best deck of the day. This is definitely the best deck. But it's also, like, straight up the best deck that I've seen and played against the top 1,000 in the world. And I know that other pro players have played it. So, like, at the same time, it's pretty much impossible to be innovative with a Hog Rider and Mighty Miner with Furnace. Like, this just played a lot, you know? So, if you make a different deck, a different version of Hog Rider plus, you know, Mighty Miner or anything like that, I think, like, you would change, like, one card, right? It really wouldn't feel like that much difference. That's what I get flamed about a lot. I'm like, new meta deck or new meta strategy because, like, I swap one card. But, it does make the deck a lot different sometimes if you're, like, swapping out the Mighty Miner and putting in, like, a Hero Knight. It does change the deck quite a bit. Or Giant Skeleton, like, it allows you to be more aggressive and have a Wing Condition, whereas the Mighty Miner is, like, more defensive, more, like, of a tank that also has versatility to clean up minion hordes. The Evo minion horde is so annoying. It's definitely different, you know? Or when a really broken card like Hero Dark Prince is in the game, people are like, oh, you said it's new meta, you just changed one card. It's like, yeah, but Hero Dark Prince, it's like it's a Wing Edition, you know? You click the ability and you can bait out buildings. It lets you win matchups that you were never able to win before. So, I know what it's like. It's tough, but the creativity is hard as well. So we're just gonna log this. Okay. I'm gonna wait with the Mighty Miner and then log after. If you guys notice what I tried to do there, we made moves. We let the Goblin Barrel connect for a little bit. That would have been bad. I wanted to make sure that we only took Spear Goblins. That doesn't matter to me. Spear Goblins don't matter even in a bit. Alright, so go Hog here. Probably whip out a Lightning and then just Skeletons on this. Yeah, we win this for sure. Even with the stinky level 15 Hog, it doesn't matter. Nice. This guy kind of overcommitted. Always cool. Refreshing to see. Yo, let's get it. This is insane. Yeah, with Skeletons fast cycle, I can just whip out Lightnings whenever I want. And, like, the Hog is going to force out I guess a Tesla, which is an even better trade for us. Can't really hurt me. By Furnace, he's going to drop something near the tower, so it's a bad trade for him. Mighty Miner cleans that up quite comfortably. That's directly on the tower, so not the worst trade, not the best. Should have clicked the ability, but it's fine. Log hit everything anyway. Legendary Lightning if we hit that Dark Goblin, and of course we do. Hell yeah. That value. Gonna Hog here so he can't Princess me. You can't hurt me anymore. Hit it in the back. Even if you got like 2 things down, like an Electro Spirit plus a Knight, you need a 3rd. Rodrigo, you're not gonna get that, brother. It's not happening. This is a 9.5. This is as close to perfection as you can get. That's because of the quick card cycle. You can really outplay everyone. This is one of those decks that I would say, like, it doesn't have bad matchups. You can win against everything. You could be the best player in the world, and if you play like a computer, you can win against everyone. But it's just it's not that creative. So we're not gonna give you a complete shout out on that. It is still super cool, but by far the best deck. By far. The Mortar deck I think is worse, but it is more unique. Sean, you did win, but you won like with a caveat, you know? Still a very cool deck, and thank you for the dono, man. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change anything in this. If I told you to change something, I'd be a dumb player. Like I'd be straight up lying, bro. I can't do that. I can't be like, oh, I know better than the best players in the world. That is one of those things, like top 1,000 player, top 500 player. You know, when I make moves like that, that's good, but I can't really change the best player in the world's decks. And I wouldn't even want to. I think the deck is really good as is. Golem Vines, okay. Evo Baby Dragon. Yeah, I don't like Evo Baby Dragon anymore. I think that card kind of stinks. I think like it definitely speeds things up and slows things down like it was intending to, but it got nerfed so much that it just doesn't make that much of an impact anymore, bro. Like, I look at it, I like it, but it doesn't do what it needs to do, bro. And then I guess we just have Barbs and we don't have a hero here. We need a hero. Berserker Elixir Pump. And then what are we missing? Barbarians, Elixir Pump, Berserker. All about sacking tower and then matching 4 Evos with 1 big push. Chef, Evo Witch, Baby Dragon, Golem, Vines, Battle Healer. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. A lot of times you will have to sack towers with this deck. I played it as one of my main decks for a while. I would say, like, you don't want to actually sack your tower every time. I think a lot of people do that and then they lose the game. Like they sack it too early and make a really, really big push where it's situational. But yeah, like I guess that advice is more applicable because it's harder to defend every single time. Like your advice with sacking the tower makes sense, and I guess you could tell beginners to do that, but ultimately, like, and stacking up all of them, like, you do lose if you play against Rocket, I guess, but yeah. I don't really want to sack a tower too early to get Elixir Collectors. I will definitely drop the Elixir Collector every chance and take damage as a result, but probably not ideal to do that every time. So Vines plus Baby Dragon should be golden. One hit is it. If we use Miner, that means that he's going to be 3 cards away. I can just safely Elixir Collector here. He is not able to get back to Miner in time to punish me. And obviously without his balloon, can't really hurt me either. I dropped the Elixir Collector here because there's a high chance that he miners and I want to catch it. I want to play Ash, catch him out here. If he's smart, he miners in a different spot and then balloons in the other lane. But we'll see. Oh, he went right into it. Nice. Actually kind of goaded for us. We take the damage and that's fine. I'm definitely okay eating damage. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. All right, we're going to Vines on offense to cycle to our Elixir Collector. You always want to get a good card cycle here. If you get cooked on card cycle, it's awful. I'm going to Vines. Reason is I just want to get to Elixir Collector as much as I can. I also want to Elixir Collector here because we haven't seen a big spell, so I should be able to defend it a little bit easier instead of dropping on the other side. Oh my god. Brother. That's impossibly crazy. Yeah, so I have to stack the Evos. I didn't play this very well. I think we can still do dual lane pressure. It's just bad. I don't want to lose the towers here. I did not play this well. Damn, did I play this poorly. I do have 2 Elixir Collectors, though, so I should still be able to build a big push and win. I just don't have the card cycle I want. I don't have my evolutions. It's unfortunate. This is our push. Okay, this is a free defense with barbs. I'll go Witch as well. I'll guarantee the defense. I will guarantee the defense. Yeah, that was mid gameplay on my end, for sure. But it'll probably still work out. And he's not able to push the golem back, so this is a win. I think. Oh no, he does push the golem back, but I think we're still okay. Dude, this is actually diabolical that it worked so well for him. Wait, am I not? Dude, I might not be able to get back. Brother. Brother. He the vines. Oh! Oh! There's no way! Alright, I'll play another game with your deck. I'm so sorry. I lost the game. No way. No way. Yeah, I should have went more all in, I guess. Might be. I like definitely messed that up. Sorry, I expected him to go in for the left side, so I wanted to protect the Elixir Collector, and I didn't want to leak Elixir. So I just dropped my Witch here, and then he went on the other side with the balloon, and I was just like, oh, not it. Rip, dude. Yeah, first loss of the day. It happens, though. It is what it is. Can't always be perfect, and I definitely messed up that game. Okay, so I don't get to activate King Tower with that interaction. Didn't hit my tower, but a little bit too high up.